Alright, so we've been doing some changes here at SycoTech Labs. As you know, we put in the ceiling and the insulation so we can work here in the winter, and it's a lot better in here in the summer. We're getting things cleaned up and more organized. This is just my hobby. I mean, all this shop and all this stuff, it's basically I got to work on my stuff. But yeah, my stuff isn't always blown up, so sometimes we get extra bench space, and I don't mind helping out my friends when they blow their stuff up. So we're not a business, we don't do any shipping and receiving. Basically it's just a fun little hobby for me. Of course, some of this stuff I get is not that fun to work on. So basically we're going to be doing some more cleaning, organizing, getting more people to come pick up their stuff faster. Stuff's piling up over there on the shelves. I got a guy coming to pick up a bunch of old ham radios that turned out they're just not worth working on. He's finally going to come pick those up, which will give me more shelf space. So some people, they don't know that I actually do work on CB radios too. I do mess around with small solid state linears. If it's over 6 pills, I'm probably not going to want to work on it. But 6 pills and smaller, yeah, I do work on those. CB radios, yeah. I just don't make videos of them. I mean, I got a 2547 over there that needs a final put in. Boring. I mean, who wants to see a 2547 get a new final put in it? The chances of it exploding are pretty much zero. You guys want to see the big amps blowing up, right? Yeah. They don't always blow up, but once in a while they do. I mean, that's part of doing this stuff. You just gotta man up and throw some power to stuff. You check it out as good as you can, but sooner or later you gotta throw some power to the stuff. The rubber gloves. When I'm working on something that has blown up and it looks like power has gotten shot into the ground and stuff fried from that, yeah, I don't want to get electrocuted, so I wear gloves when I'm touching those metal cases and stuff, until they prove to me that they're not going to do anything crazy and arc flash the ground. I got some new gloves on order, by the way, new high voltage gloves. So yeah, you can get electrocuted from the chassis of this stuff if somebody wires stuff stupidly, and I've seen it. I have actually seen stuff where somebody tried wiring in a 110 volt cord on a 12 volt linear, and they actually plugged the damn thing in. You know, just because it's got a 110 volt cord don't mean it's a 110 volt unit. So yeah, I've seen it all. I've seen where somebody tried wiring a 110 volt cord into a 110 volt linear, and they did it wrong and hooked one side to ground. They hooked, you know, the green to the switching circuit, and they hooked the white to the chassis ground, where the chassis ground would be. And so if you plugged out linear in and touched that case, it shocked the pee out of you. So over the years, yeah, rubber gloves, man. I know it adds to that Frankenstein element. We need one of those bzzz things, you know, with sparks shooting out and stuff. Probably have to get one of those one of these days to really make this like a Frankenstein lab. So anyway, that's life out here in the garage. This is where I primarily work on big stuff, and I got my advanced tech bench in the radio room with the oscilloscope and all that. So just a little look at SycoTech Labs, and Yeah, we're trying to do our fall, coming up on fall here pretty soon. I guess you'd still call it summer cleaning in here. Slowly getting it cleaned up and looking better, but man, stuff's been thrown in here for years, so it's taking a while. I want to thank the radio community. You guys are great, for real. You guys keep blowing stuff up and I'll keep fixing it for you. Thanks to you guys, I get to work on some damn cool stuff and see some damn cool stuff. Actually play around with some very cool stuff. I mean, a lot of my friends, they get some damn nice gear, and I don't know, man. It's kind of nice to be able to play around with all sorts of cool stuff, so I'm a lucky guy. Alright, you've listened to me ramble enough. Y'all have yourselves a good evening, and it's beer 30 here. 6:30 is beer 30, so it's after 6:30, so we're going to hit the beer. You guys can party along with me here at SycoTech Labs. Be a special guest star, that's right. Just about anybody can be a special guest star at SycoTech Labs. Y'all have a good one. We're out of here. Bye.